Right, so for those of you thinking of getting into racing and possibly doing a series is really what I recommend, especially if you're new. And the reason why is you can do sort of the big races, which are 2-day event, 1 day for qualifying, then the next day is, well, another qualifying race, but then followed by sometimes 3 mains. And then if you win 2 of them, then you win the entire thing. If not, it goes by points. But if you go and race a series instead, this one takes multiple days. So it'll be maybe a race a month. And you can still place first, second, third without winning every single race. So if we look at here, first place, this is for Spec Slash. Now this is 2021. This is the Halloween series. This is first place. Now he is an amazing driver. I don't know what happened here, to be honest, but he won this one, won that one. So he wins 2 out of the 5. You drop the lowest 2. So out of the 7 races, only the top 5 count. So this racer got a total of 346 points, but we dropped 2. So we dropped the lowest 2. He has a total of 291. Now this here in bold, I just got rid of the names for everybody. But number 2, this is me. So I'm here in bold. So 58, we drop the 55, keep the 56, drop the 54, 57, 56, and 60. So total points, but these are the ones that count. So I came in second place. Third place, we were 2 points away. This is the race that really made the difference between the two. There's a small difference here, but the biggest difference is on this other side. And this is the way it goes. So for him, we dropped the 53, which is lower than mine, but still doesn't matter. And if we look at fourth place, I mean, this was so close. 284, 1 point difference, and then 288. Yeah, these were all very close. This is the reason why I'm showing up to 5 instead of just top 3, because all of these guys were so close. Now, if we look at this was for the setup board series. So I'm here on the top. I did not show up to this race, so I got a 0, but that gets dropped because the lowest 2 get dropped. So I lose one of the 0s and one of the 60s. I won all the races that I showed up to for this one, luckily. So I end up with 300. So you're going to notice that on my little award. These, you get your awards after everything's said and done. These were custom. They were nice, so it took about a month, but it was well worth the wait. Here's second place. We dropped the 56 and we dropped the 0. He did not show up to this one. So he has all these 58s and the 60. That's the day I did not show up. So he has 292, so we're pretty close. We're 8 points away. And then third place, notice the points, 288. Now, if we look at VTA, I'm going to show you 5, because 2 of my friends, these are 2 of my racing buddies right here. These guys are really cool too. These guys are pro. So we drop the lowest 2, he drops the 0s, he's at 294. Over here we drop his 50 and his 0. I believe he broke his car there. I broke my car here. But I think he broke his car before I broke my car on that race. So we take his 60, 57s, and 60s, and he has 294. Now, they have the same exact points, 294. The reason why this guy is in first place and this guy's in second place, even though they have 360s, same thing, is because if you take the overall amount of laps completed by this racer versus this racer ended up completing more laps than this one in the races. So that's how you start determining who's the winner. If they both had the same exact laps, then you go to time, and there's usually a difference in time. And here I am, third place. So my 51 gets dropped, my 0 gets dropped from the day I didn't show up. So then I have the 54. Well, the other numbers, you can look at them. And then my buddies, he didn't show up twice. The interesting thing is the following. 280, 274. I showed up on this race, which I wasn't going to because I'd already won Euro, so there was really no point in me showing up except for just having fun. But I decided to show up and have fun because my buddy was racing that day and the other guy wasn't going to show up. Had I not shown up this day, he would have won third place, and I just realized that because we are 6 points apart, and if we go from here to here, my 51 was my lowest. This is the one that was dropped. Those are the 6 point difference. So we would have been tied for points, but he beat me there. And, well, he did beat me here. I think either I would have come up ahead just by a little, or he would have come up ahead just by a little, because he actually did very good on this run. He actually lapped me here. That's how good he was on this race, or how bad I was, whichever way you want to look at it. So maybe he would have had the edge. But this is fifth right over here, so still somewhat close. Now, rookie, I did not participate in rookie, but I just want to show you this. The individual that won first place for rookie, he won 4 of them, and then he got second place here. Second place, see his numbers look pretty good. He's usually around second place, except for there. So 298, 289, but look at third place. 1, 2, 3. This racer only showed up 3 times. Fourth place only showed up 3 times. Long story short, if you were a new racer, if you were a rookie racing in rookie class, and you had just shown up to 4 races, and you had gotten last place on every single one. Let's just say you scored a 50 on every single one. 50, 50, 50. 50 times 4 is 200 points. You would have gotten third race in the series. So for any beginning RC enthusiast that wants to consider racing, do consider racing. Go race. Enter the rookie class. Sometimes it can be dangerous because they make moves that will surprise you and crash into you and break your car, so keep that in mind. But you're a rookie. This is where it starts. But notice, even if you lose all of the races, if you had participated in this series under rookie, you could have gotten third place just by showing up and having your car start the first lap on the main race and going over the bridge. So all you had to do was just complete 1 lap in 4 races of the series, and you would have gotten third place for rookie. So again, if you're new, I strongly encourage you to join. Now, let me show you what these setup boards are and some of the awards. I mean, not all of them. I'm just going to show you the ones for this here, everything that I just showed you here. For the setup board, this is what they look like. So these were the awards for first, second, and third. So you have the little lines there with the measurements in millimeters, so you can put your car on top, measure things. This is the vehicle I won it with, so 2021, and it says the race class. So that one said VTA. This one, notice Tamiya Euro truck. Now it says 300 points because, well, I won all the 5 races that counted. And these are the Halloween series. Well, anyway, recommend you race. Please subscribe if you have not. Comment below. Catch you in the next one.
What? Oh, my hair! My car! My rod!